Hi everybody, today I'm going to be showing you how you can make your own PONG game in Scratch. And it's going to be an advanced PONG game as well. So without further ado, let's get started. So what we're going to be needing for this tutorial, we're going to be needing any type of ball. So it could be a tennis ball, a football, or just Scratch's classic normal ball. And do whatever you would like to do. And then you're going to need a sort of paddle thing. You can make your own of any of these. You don't need Scratches specifically. And then you're going to need a red line, which all I did was draw in the costume editor. So without further ado, let's get these in their places. So I'm going to put the paddle in X0 and Y minus 150, and I'm going to put the ball in X0 positive 150. But when I play the game, the sprite's not even the flag's not even working, and also for this you're going to be required Penguin mod for the second part of this tutorial, which is going to be in this tutorial, so don't worry. But however, this is what we're going to be working to add today. But with the advanced system, thanks to Penguin mod, which I am going to start using now because I've just tired of it, and I think it's really good. So, we're going to be adding a death screen, so like game over screen. And when a button is clicked on the game over screen, we're going to be running the project again without having to click the green flag, just by one button on the game. Will your game get popular? We don't actually know. And if you do, drop it down below and I'll give you a comment. Something like that. So, let's do it. So we're going to do when the flag's clicked, and we're going to go to the position I'm in. I'm also going to do when the flag is clicked. I'm going to point in direction, and where that block is, there it is. I'm going to do 45 degrees. So, the ball still isn't doing anything yet. But then we also need to do, we need to make it if on edge bounce. So, where that block is, there it is. Oh, if on edge bounce. I'm going to be putting this in a forever loop, but there's one more block missing. And that is the move 10 steps block, which is in the first block in the motion. So we're just going to put it there, and there it goes, it's bouncing away. Now when it's touching the red line, it's not actually doing anything, but we haven't got to that coding bit yet. Let's go for it. But now we're going to move on to the paddle. So we're going to be doing when the flag's clicked. Okay. When the flag's clicked, forever, set X, which is there, to mouse X, which is in here. So as you can see, when the flag's clicked, this is what we have created so far. I'm loving this, though there's still more to do. So let's code that. Now there's one more code we forgot to do in the ball, and that is when the flag is clicked. Sorry guys, Mum was drinking something I think and it went down the wrong way. So yeah, I hate it. I hate it when that happens. So we're going to do forever, which is here. I'm going to go, oh yeah, back into the control. I will do an if then. I think it's if then else. Nope, sorry guys, just an if then. Just do an if then. Okay, so if touching paddle, we're going to be turning this way 15 degrees, but no we aren't. We're going to do pick random 170, hi doggy, to 190. And there you go, and that is degrees. And then all we're going to do is move 10 steps. Now there's one more code we haven't done, which is the red line. So we're going to do when flag clicked, and then we're going to do forever if it's touching ball. So we're going to be needing one of these if-thens again. Forever if touching ball, then we're going to stop all. So wherever the stop all bit is, there it is, yeah. So now what we have created is the ball touches the paddle. Look at that, doesn't it look amazing? Now that is the end of the tutorial for if you don't have Penguin mod. But if you do have Penguin mod, then I want you to follow my steps. So those who don't have Penguin mod, if you want to download it, then feel free to. But if you don't want to and you're happy with this, then you can click off the video if you'd like. But if you just want to stay to watch, then that's fine. Let's do it. Oops. So before we move on to any of the other coding, we're going to make a variable. Oops. Which is here. I'm just going to call it points. And it's going to be for all sprites. Click OK. I'm just going to delete the my variable. So we're going to go to the ball. I'm going to do when flag clicked, change points by 1, and just under the move 10 steps we're going to set points to 0. Oh dear me. It's alright, when the flag's clicked, set points to 0, change points by 1 there. So, that's up there. And as you can see, when it's touching the paddle, it's giving me a point. But when it's going down there, it's not. And when the flag's clicked again, it does it again. And that is what we're looking for. Let's do the other bits. Now first I'd like to make a pop-up animation. So I'm just going to go paint a new sprite and we'll just scroll in and we'll go +1. Now this isn't very big. That's more like it. I'm just going to put this and we're just going to make it like, let's go black something. I don't need to do white, will we? You won't be able to see that. Oh, mind you, yeah, you will in this. Yeah. So, to make that code, just to start off, we're going to do when flag clicked, hide. But, how does it know when we touch the paddle it's supposed to give us that? Well, that's when we broadcast a new message. So I'm going to be moving this out the way for now. And then we're just going to go down here and we're going to do broadcast message, which is in the event, broadcast, and I'm just going to call the message pop-up. Let's call it pop-up. And then we're going to go to the sprite 1 and go, when I receive pop-up, I'm going to show it. And I'm going to do wait a second. I'm going to hide it. So let's test that. And boom! It's worked. Look at that, and it's going there. But I don't want it to go there. I want it to go to a random position. So let's do that. Boom! It's gone anywhere. Boom! It's down there. Boom! It's gone there. Boom! It's up there. I'm liking that so far. But what about the main menu? So for the main menu, I'm going to paint a new sprite. And I'm just going to call this sprite main menu. And I'm just going to spend a few minutes designing it. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. Now, do I want to include a play button? And I'm going to leave that for another sprite. So, what we're going to do, is I'm going to do, when the flag is clicked, I'm going to hide it. And when the ball touches the paddle, we've got the pop-up, but instead of stopping all, we're going to broadcast a message which is going to be in control. I always forget that. And we're just going to call it, what should we call it? Let's call it You Died. You Died. And then we're going to do here, when I receive You Died, and we're going to show it this time. So let's test that. Oh, dear me. So, I don't know what happened there. Oh, there's the pop-up. And the pop-ups are working, which is good. Now, what happens if we die? Oh, boom, it's there. But we need to stop all still. So we're going to go back to the red line. Instead of stopping all, let's try something new. So, it's in control, isn't it? So instead of stopping all, we're just going to stop other scripts in the sprite. And let's see how that works. Oh, it still didn't work. But if we try this script, it's still not going to work. But we need to stop all still. So we're going to pin a new sprite again. And I'm just going to paste my pre-made one in. And I'm just going to drag it here. Now the problem with this menu is it's not centered correctly. So I'm just going to make it 0, 0 like that. And then the play button, let's just put it there for an example. Let's go to X0, -75, just to make it look, just make it look neat. So, perfect, I'm loving that. So, for the play button, we're going to do, when I receive You Died, we're going to show it. But when the flag's clicked, we're going to hide it. And we're going to do when this sprite's clicked. Now I'm going to look for the flag, which I think is in operators. No, maybe it's sensing. No, where's the flag block? Run flag. Let's have a look at our pre-made project then. Here we go. If we die, play. Now, if we play, we need to hide it. So, let's hide it. So, to do that, but I'm just going to broadcast a new message for this in events. We're going to broadcast our third and final message, and I'm just going to call it, what should I call it? Hide and play again. I'm just going to call it. And we're going to do, when I receive hide and play again, hide it. And I'm just going to put that into the main menu as well. So let's look at our project then. Let's see what we have made. And I know this video is quite long, but I'm just explaining it in depth for you. So when we die, it stops all. Play again. And boom, it is working. And the pop-ups are doing great. Now, I'm going to see if I can stop the pop-up from going off the screen. I could fix that in a later episode if you guys wanted. Oh, and there we go. And the game just kind of glitched out there. So, there we go. And boom, I'm very proud of this project. We're getting points and it resets when we die. So, how are we feeling about that? Let me know if you really enjoyed this tutorial. I know I haven't made a video in a while, and I made this in a lesson as well, this type game. Since I've got Penguin mod, it allows so much things, which is so much better. I recommend using Penguin mod, and there you go. I'm going to try and publish it to scratch, see how well it goes. I'm just going to call it tutorial or something. I don't know, PONG game. Feel free to remix, something like that. Oh yeah, I'm going to see you guys in the next video. Peace out.